Hi, Phanessa here. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to knit the zigzagging slouch. So this is knitted in worsted weight. The original pattern is knitted with super bulky weight yarn. I'm revising this pattern to include instructions for the worsted weight version. And I realized I didn't have a video, so I'm making a video to assist with the pattern. Okay, so for the materials, I'm using Lion Brand's Wool Ease. This is oatmeal, I believe. And I'm using a 4.5 and a 5.5 16-inch knitting needles. So the 4.5 is for the brim, and then the 5.5 is for the body. You'll need a stitch marker, pair of scissors, tapestry needle, and a tape measure. All right, let's get started. Starting with the smaller size needle, you want to cast on in multiples of 6. I'm knitting an adult size, so I will cast on 72, and then I'm going to cast on 1 additional stitch for the invisible join. Start with the slip knot. I'm just using the long tail cast on method. You can use whatever method you'd like. If you need further instructions on the cast on, you can visit my how to knit playlist. Place your finger and thumb into the in between the strands. Grab the tail with the rest of your fingers. Swing back, go under this strand, over here, top down, and then back through this space. Pull gently, don't tighten too much because you won't be able to work into it. Under here, on this side, top down, and then back through this loop here. Again, I do have slower video tutorials in my playlist, How to Knit. So I've cast it on in multiples of 6 plus 1. I'm going to get rid of that extra stitch right now when I join with the invisible join. Before you join, make sure that your stitches are not twisted around the needles. Okay, so make sure it's not twisted like this. Your working yarn is going to be attached on this side. So you want to slip this very first stitch as if to purl and bring it onto this side. You want to slip this stitch here, first one on this side, not including this one, and then pass it over the one you just slipped and drop it. Now you want to tighten that a little bit, so pull on both strands. Grab your stitch marker, and I'm going to work a 1 by 1 rib. So this one here is knit 1, purl 1. So you're going to knit the first stitch and purl the second. If you need assistance with the basic knitting techniques, go ahead and watch those videos on my channel. Okay, so you're just going to alternate knit and purl. When you knit, your yarn is in the back. When you purl, your yarn is in the front. Okay, that was continental. I'm going to knit this traditional. Okay, I just purled the last stitch, so I'm going to knit. My yarn's in the back. I'm going to knit this stitch, yarn forward, and purl this next stitch. So I'm going to repeat, yarn back, knit, yarn forward, purl. Okay, you'll repeat all the way around, and then you'll repeat that round for as many rounds as you like for the width of the brim. This one here is about 10 rounds, about 1.75 inches. So it just depends on how thick you want that brim. Okay, I'm going to stop here for this sample, and you want to switch out to the larger size. These are interchangeable, so I just can take them off, but I'm going to use a little bit longer cord, so I'm just going to switch on to this one. Okay, so I've switched on to the larger needle. We're going to start round 1. Round 1, we're going to knit 3. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to knit 2 together. So you're knitting these 2 stitches together. You want to insert your needle through both loops and knit those 2 together, and then yarn over and then knit 1. So that's the repeat. Knit 3, knit 2 together, yarn over and knit 1. Although knit 1 is the end of the repeat, the way to remember this is it's yarn over and then knit 4, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 4, and then repeat. You'll end with 1 stitch that you will knit at the end of the round. Okay, so let me demonstrate that this way. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Knit 2 together, yarn over, so yarn in the front, and then knit 4. And show you what I mean by that. You can see that it's knit 3. Oh, it's a little hard to see on this chart, but I will go ahead and place it in the video. As you can see, it's knit 3, and then knit 2 together, yarn over, and knit 1. But if you continue, you see that it's right after the yarn over, there's 4 stitches, and so that's easier for my brain to remember. Okay, at the end here, knit 2 together, yarn over, and knit 1. See how it ends with knit 1? Okay, round 2. This time we're going to knit 2, knit 2 together, yarn over, don't drop this yarn over, and then knit 4, 2, 3, 4. Knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm at the end, knit 2 together, yarn over, and then you end with knit 2. Round 3, we're going to start off with knit 1, and then knit 2 together, and yarn over, and then knit 4, 2, 3, 4. So your yarn over is always going to come before the next yarn over for rounds 1 through 4. So knit 2 together. See how there's a yarn over right there? Yarn over, and then you knit 4. Okay, repeat all the way around. I'm at the end, knit 2 together, yarn over, and then end with knit 3. Okay, round 4, we're going to start right away with the knit 2 together, yarn over, and then knit 4. Just repeat that all the way around. Knit 2 together, yarn over, and knit 4. I'm at the end. So now we're on round 5. You see these knit 2 together stitches? They slant to the right. Those decreases slant to the right. We're going to now slant to the left, which will be using SSK, slip, slip, knit. So we'll start off with knit 1. And then when we're going this direction, the yarn over comes before the decrease. So I'm going to yarn over and work an SSK. So you want to slip knitwise. So insert as if to knit, slip knitwise. Place the needle back into those 2 loops. Okay, like this. And then you're going to knit those same 2 stitches through the back loop. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, the yarn over comes before the decrease. Slip, slip, and then instead of placing it back on this needle, while you're in this position, just make sure this needle's on top, and then you want to just knit those two together. And then just repeat all the way around. At the end of the round, yarn over, slip, slip, knit. And then knit 3. Okay, round 6. This time we're starting with knit 2 and then yarn over and SSK, knit 2, so repeat all the way around, knit 2 and then yarn over and SSK. Okay, I'm at the end, my last 2 stitches. Round 7, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, SSK, knit 4, and repeat. You'll end with knit 1 at the end. So, okay, I'm at the end, yarn over, slip, slip, knit, and then knit the last stitch. Okay, round 8, and this is the last round of the repeat. Knit 4, yarn over, SSK, and then you repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, SSK, okay, I'm at the end, which is yarn over, SSK, okay, so you're going to repeat rounds 1 through 8 until your beanie measures about an inch or half an inch before the size that you want if you're making it a fitted beanie. So let's say you want an adult medium, it's 8.75. You want to stop when your beanie measures about 7.75 or about 8, somewhere around there. If you want a slouch, of course, you will go about 2 inches past this number here. Okay, so when you measure, you will measure from the bottom of the brim to the needles. Okay, I'm ready to start the decrease rounds. Okay, so this is about 8.5 inches. I'm going to make a fitted size, so it's 8.5. It's somewhere between a small and a medium, which is fine with me. There's 2 different charts with different instructions depending on where you decrease. For me, I stopped after I completed the set with the knit 2 together and instead of the SSK, which is round 4. So now I'm ready to decrease, and this would be the SSK decrease going with the zigzag going in this direction here. So just look at the pattern or the blog post. There's 2 different charts with different instructions depending on where you decrease. Round 1 of the decrease, it is going to be, you want to SSK, so what we're doing is we're going to leave out the yarn over stitches and 4. Okay, so that's the repeat. You're going to SSK, slip, slip, and knit, and then knit 4. Slip, slip, knit, repeat around. Okay. Round 2, you're just going to knit every stitch. So every other round is the decrease. So round 2, knit every stitch. So I'm at the end of round 2. Round 3, we're going to SSK. And this time we're going to knit 3 instead of 4. So each decrease, you'll decrease the number of knit stitches. Now we're going to SSK again, slip, slip, and knit, and then knit 3. 1, 2, 3, slip, slip, knit. These are off-brand needles that I have, so the tips aren't sharp, they're blunt, so it's harder to get your needles in when you do the slip, slip, knit, the SSK. So just something to think about if I'm a beginner knitter. So knit 3, 1, 2, 3, slip, slip, knit, and then just repeat all the way around. Okay, round 4 of decrease, you're just going to knit every stitch. Round 5 of decrease, slip, slip, knit, knit 2, slip, slip, knit, knit 2. Repeat all the way around. Round 6 is all knit stitches. Round 7, SSK. Oops. Knit 1. So that's the repeat, SSK, knit 1. Repeat around. You can switch to double pointed needles if it gets too tight around your needles. Or you could work the modified magic circle. To do that, you just pull your needle out and leave 1 or 2 stitches on the needle like that. So you can slide the stitches over and continue knitting until it starts to get tight again. And then you just repeat. That was the last stitch. I'm going to close it off. Leave a long tail. Grab your tapestry needle. And then you want to run through the remaining stitches knitwise and pull them off of your needles. So insert as if to knit, pull off, and then repeat until you get all the way around. Pull tight. Go into the center there, into the wrong side. And then just secure it a little bit. Don't forget this one. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button. You'll be notified every time I post a video. I'll see you next time.